It's Mama D, D Ocean for D Ocean's Deep Woo. And here we do the deepest of woo, but sometimes we just chill and chat about woo. So, and whatever's been happening during the day. Today, being new moon, I'll tell you right now, I'm just relaxing as I find I have had to do off and on to keep up with the energy. We've been having some pretty amazing energies coming through on the planet, and sometimes it knocks me out, and I end up sometimes coming back with some kind of an upgrade or information, or sometimes even something in my body is more healed than it was. So I'm never quite sure when these are going to happen. Tonight, I had every intention of coming in earlier, but that just did not happen. I sat down and was getting ready and thinking of things that I wanted to talk about, and it's just like the next thing I knew, I'm waking up and it's past sunset. It's just, occasionally this happens. As some of you might see, I've got my tree with the pretty sparkly pink lights behind me finally working again. It hasn't been working for a while, but it is again tonight, so we've actually got that fixed. And I've got birds in the tree. That's one of the birds there. So, hi, Jamie de los Santos. How are you doing? So basically, I don't know. It was like something hit me. Hi. Yeah, I saw it. Lyric, hi. How are you doing? Chloe, hi. Gavin hits dingers? Why do you hit dingers? That sounds kind of violent. Hi, Isabella Wilcox. Jamal de los Santos. Well, thank you very much. Gavin hits dingers is a weird name. Well, anyway, thank you. But, everybody to their own. Get on Mr. Green Goat. Some of these names are wild. Lyric is kind of cool name. Some of these are wild names, though. How did you come up with these? Jamal de los Santos, well, and Isabella Wilcox, I kind of get that. Layla Ward, what if I give you 1 million? 1 million what? Well, if it's dollars. If it's dollars, then what? Then I'm going to be very happy, I guess. What? Well, thank you, Isabella. That's very sweet. Well, Chloe, I'm glad you're here. We have a lot of new people. How was your day? Oh, my day was actually quite serene, busy, but really serene. It's been a chill day and sunny, and it's sunny and nice here in Ohio. Oh, by the way, Cowboy is here. I'll see if I can turn the camera around so you can see my little cowboy kitty. Here's my cat. This is Cowboy. He is a very friendly little guy who is always purring, and he must have heard that Chloe came in. He likes Chloe. I said Chloe, and he hopped right up here like he wanted to see her. So there's my little cowboy cat. He's watching out the window at whatever's out there. He loves to look out the window. So, TK Collins, hi. So, this is D Ocean's Deep Woo. Hi, Mr. Mission Control. This is D Ocean's Deep Woo, and here we talk about woo stuff. What we mostly talk about is stuff that's sort of paranormal or unusual or out of the norm. Sometimes we talk a little bit about politics, but that's not really the focus of the program. We'll feature it, but we talk about, you know, weird things like Inner Earth, Sasquatch, and the Space Brothers, and, you know, spirits, stuff like that, just whatever we find interesting. So as long as you're really nice and chill and up for that, but we don't have to talk about that. I mean, we can talk about anything we want. Let's see. You had tornadoes surrounding you. Oh, wow. Truth Waves group dissipated the tornadoes south of Temple. Really? Maybe that's what I was out doing. Hi, Jamie's Cowboys. How are you doing? Whack-a-troll. Who was trolling? Which one was trolling? I don't know who all the new people are, but you guys are being here to keep an eye on everything really helps me because I'm very drifty today. It seems like, gee, maybe that's what I was doing. I was wondering why I just had to sleep. Can you tell us something? Tell you some what? Stories? I could do that. I have plenty of stories. Wow. Inner Squatch. You were channeling your inner Squatch? Low taper fade. What? Tree Frog, how you doing? Yeah, we should. We need a weather team. I am a senior person now, Jamal. I am a senior person. A just-in-case warning. Ah, okay. You kind of feeling the spider sense go off? Struggling being attacked, but healing. Okay, you know what? Maybe we need a healing session. Oh, what is your question, TK? Is this my first live? No, it's not. Nope. I've been at this for a long time, but we're having a really relaxed night tonight, which I sometimes do. Nope, this is my first live. I've been around the block a few times. For about 5 years, in fact. Cardiac problems all day. Ooh. Yeah, I just had to sleep. It was the weirdest thing. I was getting ready for the show tonight. And yeah, maybe you should, mister. I was getting ready for the show tonight and just trying to figure out what to talk about. And the next thing I know, I'm waking up around 11 o'clock. Why? I don't know. It seemed like I was somewhere, though. I think I went somewhere in my sleep, again, doing something. And if you're telling me that you were surrounded by tornadoes, that may have been what I was doing. You know that I deal with the weather quite a bit. I have a tendency to mitigate weather. Now, I know some of you who are new here, you don't know me that well. I'm a shamanic clairvoyant medium, which means that I can do some kind of interesting things. But one of the things I do is I work with the weather. And you would have a right not to believe me when I say that, because how many people have you ever met like that? But there are others among us here that do that too. So that's what they're talking about right now, is they're talking about there was another site that was also working on that. When I talk about deep woo, I'm not kidding you one bit. We do pretty deep woo, as in woo woo, okay? That's what we do here. So, okay, you don't have to. People who have needed rain or needed rain to stop. There are some people who believe me now. Actually, just the other day, we had one of those times when we needed the rain to stop, and it stopped like about 30 seconds after I asked for it. And the sun came out. That was my friend Paul. So, I'm pretty good at it. If you're a beginner and you're new, you're just not used to it. I know. It sounds wild. Sounds crazy. That's okay. This may not be the place for you. This may not be the place for you. Have a great night, Lyric. NW, I don't respond to things like that. I don't know you. This is something I only do when it's important. Yeah. You know, Mr. Mission has a point there, because there was a point when I was good at starting it to rain, but not great at getting it to stop. Somehow. That's happened before. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not a threat. That's just a warning. It's true that several of us work with the weather. I get rid of sky streaks. I haven't had a sky streak over my place in ages. I don't even know when the last time was. They do not spray over my place. They can't. It cuts off before it gets here. People have seen them do it. People have seen it happen. It's really funny. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. Yeah, you don't have to believe me. What is your favorite drink? Is that your name? Yeah. Okay, everybody on alert. Oh, it's Kitty. You got to have faith. Well, we got to have faith. Happy Memorial Day. Yeah, I just fell so dead asleep. I shouldn't say dead. I just fell so asleep. Say my name. Okay, somebody. Uh, and then you keep putting some kind of little script over there. Anybody got any idea what's going on here? So, yeah. So maybe I was off helping you with the tornadoes. It certainly is tornado weather, and it is here in Ohio, but we haven't had any, which is weird. To my knowledge, wow, we haven't had tornadoes. And it's spring. I just realized that, dudes. It's spring here. No tornadoes. Just T-storms. Just thunderstorms. Isn't that bizarre? It's really bizarre if you're used to Ohio. Ohio is just very full of, isn't that interesting? Hey, Tengu! Riders on the woo. Riders on the woo. How you doing, Woo Train? I'm heading off the rails on a wooey train. How you doing? Oh dear. As well as Killeen. Killeen? Who's Killeen? In Temple. Where's Temple? What's Temple? Is Temple and Killeen places? Wow, a giant circle of lightning, Woo? That sounds really cool. Wow, did you get any of it? Did you record any of it, manage? I know these things sometimes happen too fast to get. Yeah, these must be places, right? Yeah, you're talking about Rogers, Bartlett, okay. In Texas, yeah. All surrounding your location, but not you. You know what? I had something weird happen once where I was stopped at a red light and there was a whole bunch of cars. And it was near a gas station, as I recall. And to my left was a side street. But it was also filled up with cars. I mean, there was cars coming that way. And how did that go? We were stopped at a light. That's what it was. We were all just stopped at a light, and we had a road off to the left. And I'm just sitting there waiting for the light to change. And suddenly, I'm hearing behind me the crunch of steel, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I know that sound. That is an accident. So the car came and missed me. Hit the car behind me. hit the car in the gas station, went into the gas station, bounced off the gas station, which was a brick gas station, fortunately for them. A pretty solid, really, really old gas station, right? Missed the pumps, thank God. Okay? Or that could have been really bad. Bounced off the building, hit the car that was that was pumping gas in front there, hit the car in front of me and stopped. And I'm like, what the hell? I mean, it was like a ricochet. Ricocheted right off of that building, hit all the cars around me, and missed me. And I'm just looking around and I'm thinking, it wasn't my day to have a wreck today, I guess. It wasn't my day. But they were going fast enough. They could have killed somebody. Jeez. Two tornadoes in Rogers. Wow. That's something. I bet it was really cool. You know, I love lightning. I love to watch it. Yes, it does. And you know what? Maybe it did. Oh, you're kidding. You actually spoke, you said out loud something about Dracos, and then all of a sudden, boom, boom, bang, you see all this circle of lightning in the sky. Ah, oh my gosh. What? You were joking and said out loud, hey, Dracos, mini Zeta Grays. What? 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 Mini Zeta Gray? What? Whoa! Where did the Zeta Grays come from? Oh, you said, hey, Zeta Grays. Hey, Dracos, here you Zeta Grays. Oh my God. Well, yeah, be careful what you wish, okay? Oh my gosh, I've had things like that happen. The Zeta Talk people on Facebook used to try and recruit me all the time. Oh, really? Zeta Talk. You know what? I had friends, if you could call her that, one point, a long time ago, who used to call herself Zeta. And that never quite set well with me. I kind of lost contact with her, and I'm sort of glad because right in the middle of our conversations, she's one of those people that right in the middle of our conversations would suddenly start toning out of nowhere. You know, just, or she'd say, blah, 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 like that. And it wasn't like, you know, I'm just sitting there going, okay, with no, you know, and she belonged to a group called Ashtar Command. Yeah. They said they were robots for God. I don't know if it had anything to do with real Ashtar Command or anything like that. I don't know what the heck that was about. But I didn't hang with them. I couldn't, I just couldn't quite hang with them. I've heard of the Ashtar Command quite a bit. Ashtar is supposedly the head of Ashtar Command. And there's some people who channel Ashtar. So, I really don't know whether they were actually really associated but they were quite sure they were in touch with something, and their whole thing was being robots for God. So when I hear about the Ashtar Command, I always wonder to myself, are these the same people? I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Seems like the messages we hear from Ashtar Command make sense. The messages that these guys brought through didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But then again, I was a lot different then. Ooh, a barbecue party! That sounds great, Chloe. Yeah. Laying down with Alice and Peachy, huh? Peaches. Hello, Peaches. Hello, Alice. Scritches for my good babies. Good fur babies. You smoked a lot. Ashtar Command, Galactic Federation, Pleiadian Council, Nordics, insectoids, reptiles, jellyfish, plasmoidals, space whales, and you forgot the avians, lyrans, and tigers and bears. Hi, Lord Xanthus, how are you doing? Mr. Mission Control says Arcturian chicks are mean. Ooh, well, you have some experience. You gotta watch the blue ones, are you telling me? Oh my. Well, it must not be Arcturian. I guess I'm not either. I'm not your mom, Lord Xanthus. I'm sorry. I'm not your mom. But hi. We're just talking about woo stuff. No, I guess I can't. I kind of didn't have any kids, and you're already born. So I'm kind of guessing that it would be really hard to be your mother. Maybe some other life. I don't know. Ask me in next life, okay? Maybe I'll be open for that. Chloe, I don't know. Maybe I am. Who knows, Chloe? I suppose it's not impossible in some life somewhere, right? Well, it would be hard for Cowboy to be your mother since, first of all, he is a boy cat. And if you haven't heard, he has very strict definitions of what is a woman. Yeah. Cowboy knows what is a woman. So he's much smarter than some lefties. The Toxemia Inside, folks. Troll Patrol channel. Hey, you know what? Toxemia sounds like some really nefarious version of Noxema. You remember Noxema? face cream? Maybe you don't, but I don't know. You're gonna make a YouTube police channel. Does that mean that you're policing YouTube or just police? Yeah, I haven't heard a YouTube police channel yet. Yeah, Noxzema was like a medicated cream. They also made a cold cream. It was very mentholated and it kind of put your face to sleep. A little bit, slightly. No, I'm kidding. It really didn't do that, but it was medicated. And if you got that Noxzema in the wrong place, you'd notice. You didn't want it in the wrong place. Accidentally. Toxemia is when the baby's blood type doesn't mix with the mother. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh dear. That's terrible. Lack of anemia. Lack of Huh. Okay, well, I'm glad you told me about that. Toxemia inside of okay. I am struggling a little bit tonight. Okay, I'm struggling with that a little bit. With trying to... I think I went somewhere. I think I fell asleep and went somewhere. I was probably working on your tornado issues. Or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I was out somewhere. I remember... I really don't remember very much. I didn't seem to be dreaming or anything. I just seemed to be, but I seemed to be somewhere. Talking to somebody. Isn't that interesting? Oh, well, lucky. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Anything could happen tonight, because it is a new moon. We're right on the cusp of the new moon. As a matter of fact, it might already have happened. So we are in a sort of an interesting time. Yeah, I mean, we've got strong solar stuff going on. Strong solar, we've got flares and winds and, things going on with the Schumann. Plus, we've got a new moon, which are almost as weird as full moons. I mean, they're powerful too, times. So tonight is a good night for deciding what you want the rest of the month to look like. And it's also a good time to do your prosperity checks. And if you've never done a prosperity check, I'll explain that. You just get one of your old checks from a bank you don't use anymore. Or you can just write it on a piece of paper. You just write it out like a check. You write the date. And then you write the amount of money you need. And then you sign it, Law of Abundance. And then you put it away. And then some people say turn it around on the back and sign it so that you can cash it. That's the spell. Yep, time to plan intention. hmm Earthquakes happening, yeah. CERN activity too, huh? We gotta check into CERN. We raided CERN one time, you know. That was on Max's channel. That was on John's channel. We made a raid. We did a remote view of CERN. We pretty much took over the place. Yeah, that was fun. Oh yeah, Earthwatch. Oh yeah. Mhm. Yep, we took over CERN, so maybe we need to take a check on CERN. Make sure that they're not doing any hijinks. Although I think it's going to be harder and harder for them to F us up. Because we're heading into a time where we're way more powerful. We're going to be gaining in power. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Yeah. You just want the grid to go down, so you just spend your days fishing and camping. Well, you know, back in the old days, they said, I remember one of the Indian elders was talking about that, Native American elder. He's saying back in the old days, women ran everything in the tribe, and men spent the day hunting and fishing. And then they'd come home at night and, you know, make love to their wife and eat and go back out the next day and do the same thing. And it was a good life. But then white men come and everything changed. He said, yeah, only a white man would think he could improve on that kind of life. Hmm. Do you know how to clean the fish and cook the fish and do all that? Or do you just fish for the fun of it? Do you actually eat it or? War with neighboring horny tribesmen. Oh, yeah, that might be a little problem. I've been fishing since I was a kid. I had an uncle and a grandma. They'd fish sometimes, but all the way back, that was when I was a kid. I haven't since. My parents didn't do any of that. Oh, you can clean anything. Oh, cool. I taught myself. Accidentally killed a squirrel. So I thought, well, this is a good time to learn. So I figured out how to do it. I mean, I figured I killed it. I shouldn't just leave it. Um, you need a boat. Well, hope you get one. Anyway, yeah, too bad about that. But yeah, I did. And then because I did that, my mother thought there was something weird about me. It's like I didn't kill it on purpose. It just happened, and then I decided, well, I didn't want to waste it. I mean, that was my thinking, you know. I was mostly grown by that time, but my mom was worried about it. I was very interested in Native Americans, though. So to me, it was like going back to my roots. I used to have a deer skull that someone gifted me and a deer leg bone. But that's what I hear. Jason has a friend who goes out fishing all the time. Yeah, you know what? It's funny. Bones are cool. The way they're shaped and everything. And I realized, looking at all these diagrams and everything, our bodies are like machines. Our souls animate them. We are not our body. But the bodies are very interesting machines with their own kind of awareness. But then when you realize that we're mostly bacteria, our bodies are actually mostly bacteria. There isn't really, we're not mostly us. Our body is not mostly our body. Our body is mostly bacteria. Think of that. Isn't that weird? Oh, tournaments and everything. I see. Yeah. Well, even back then, I was interested in the Indian side of things. And what I did was I asked the little squirrel, I prayed for the little spirit squirrel to be at rest. Okay. I didn't, but you know what? He was probably, I gather he was running towards a girl squirrel on the other side of the road, wasn't looking where he was going. And I accidentally ran him down. He did not fare as well as the Geico squirrel. Anyway, well, he was kind of nuts anyway. But no. I felt bad about it for a minute. It's like, oh, the poor little guy. That was when I was still pretty young, though. But it scared my mom. Oh dear. My friend, though, had taken this course at the library. They were having these courses at the library. They were called Making Mouse Rugs, where they taught you to skin a mouse. So she, like, told me how to do it. And it's like, oh, is that how you do that? So I thought, well, I'd do something like that. But, mm-hmm. So I don't know. I guess that's kind of what prompted me to do that. Is she had the she had and she's there going, well, we could skin it. I could show you how to skin it. It's like, well, I guess that I'd learned something. I hated. I'll tell you, I hated biology where you had to kill something. Though. That bothered me. Back in that time, you were required to piss a frog. I didn't like that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's even a whole nother step. Yuck. Yeah, I did too. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be a doctor when I grow up. I'd already decided that. I'm not going to be a doctor. I'm not going to be a doctor. Not going to be a nurse. Don't need to do that. Mr. Mission, far as I know, most of us didn't go to school with Jesus. What are you talking about? Frankensteinian sort of. You know, you run a little electric through and they'll jump. Yee. Yeah. So anyway, let's get on to a different subject, shall we please? That's really kind of dark. So anyway, little bit dark. No, Chloe, I refuse. I am not going down this memory lane. I am not going down this memory lane with you, with the formaldehyde and shit. No. No. Not on the new moon either. Let's get past that one. Okay? What else can we talk about? It's fucking raining again. Okay. That's something. Yeah. Getting tortured in biology class is like one of the last things I want to talk about tonight. I hated some of school. I didn't like school that well. There's some parts of it that were okay, but some of it was just really... Why the hell did they do that? Just to torture us kids? Oh my gosh. You, from the GATE program. Now, I was supposedly an academically talented child. Chloe tells me that means I was probably in GATE, whether I knew it or not. Yeah. but I was an academically talented child in special talented classes. While I was also a sensitive child from a father who had prophetic dreams. Yeah, gee, wonder what they were really looking for. Had the funky hearing aid test. I guess that's one of the tests that they were doing. Of course, we're always the experiment. Most of us were in the GATE program. Most of us were academic. Doesn't surprise me. Not at all. You were trying to pass for normal? Hey, Hook. How you doing? All B and not A's? What? Oh, rebels. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Aloha. Aloha, my wonderful Woo family. I am thinking, since I am seeing you go to things like Truth Wave and that, meditation and that sort of thing, I'm thinking I may do that more like that sort of thing. I'm not sure the nights are working out for me too often at night. I think I might start having some daytime things because I can't always, like tonight. I sat down and was just gone for a while. Well, you know what? It's interesting, Chloe, because storms are cleaning. Our nature's way of cleaning. So if you were surrounded by storms, there must have been a lot of negativity to clean up. Yeah, I think the trolls moved on when all the mods come in. They just took off. What, Brano? It's what plants crave. It has electrolytes. Oh, I commented, it's funny, because I commented Brano to something or other. It was something or other about Jasmine Crockett. I mean, Jazz Hands Crockett. You know, that one. She's been in the news. They're saying she may be the new face of the Democratic Party. And you know, most of us are like looking at that going, hey, cool. Yeah, they won't win. She's, you know, fine. Yeah, and because, you know, that, what is it? She's the fresh news energy that they crave or something. And I put, yeah, that and Brano. You know all about, for anybody who doesn't know about Brano, it's a joke from Idiotocracy, okay? They were trying to water their plants with Brano, and it was killing them all because it has electrolyte, what plants crave. Except that's salt, and plants do not crave salt. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, they're so done that we might as well just pull the fork out now, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, basically watering their plants in Gatorade. Yep. Yeah, without realizing that salt is not what plants crave. No. Hi, Jamal. Yeah, so anybody who hasn't seen Idiotocracy, go see it. It's a good movie. It's funny as hell. And way too true in some places, some spots. I mean, I think we already kind of had it. I mean, the president. Yeah. No, this is my front. Oh, Jamal, you're talking about. Crispy, very addictive. It's a game on Netflix? They have games on Netflix. Oh. Okay. Jamal is a troll? What did he do? I didn't see it, so. Okay. I didn't see what he did, so. It. You know, what do I need to know? It's only my channel. YouTube doesn't bother to tell me. Oh, hidden pictures. Yeah, I was gonna say, Crispy is the name of the game? Oh, hidden pictures. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I play Royal something. It's a matching game. From time to time. Royal, I forget. Royal something. It's a matching game. I'm really good at it. I'm just a little bit too good, actually, at it. Is it Royal Smash? I don't know. There's several different Royal games. It's just a matching game, though. It's kind of cute. They have all these different things, like... But it's still a matching game, so... basically. Anyway, it's something to do when you just want to not think. I don't... this doesn't have any ads. The one that I play doesn't have any ads. So... yeah, no ads. Yeah, I don't... yeah, if it's got ads, then I'm out of there. Well, I'm here to tell you that Temu is almost back to normal now. For a while, because of the tariff wars, we had Temu only offering things from local merchants, local warehouses. For a few weeks, couple or 3 weeks. But now that they got the tariff wars under control, I guess Trump just got some kind of a deal for the next 3 months with China. So that's pretty much over now. And the other merchants are back on Temu again. So going by Temu, everything's just almost back to normal again. So all of these dire, oh my gosh, the shelves are going to be empty and shit, I don't see it. And like I said, it's funny because Home Depot, I guess, was kind of ragging on Walmart, saying, hey, guess what? You can come and shop here instead because all our prices are going to be normal. We're not raising our prices. Why? Because, and the other thing is that people don't realize is in the spring, is one of their main holidays. And everybody goes. Everybody goes out to the countryside to celebrate spring, okay? And when that happens, the production slows down. So you're not going to get things for a little while, and then it'll pick back up again after the holiday is over. But people don't get that. You know, they don't understand that. So it really was not much to worry about. And I knew it was going to work out anyway. We're not really going to have bare shelves. But to me, it's like you're worried about cheap plastic shit, right? That's all it was. I mean, that's Walmart. Cheap plastic shit from China. Just buy it direct from China. Why not, right? Hey, is it 11/11? Yeah, maybe it is. Just buy it direct from China if you're going to do that. Well, cut out the middleman. Save yourself some money. Scotty, I'm going to spank you. Yeah, what are you doing in Texas and you haven't seen Chloe yet? Now I'm really going to have to spank you. You need to go see you need to go see Chloe. You're all the way in Texas and haven't seen Chloe. Jeez Louise. What's wrong with you, boy? She ain't gonna bite you unless you're into that kind of thing, I guess. You know, she might. I mean, you guys can discuss it. Met some people who were into biting, you know. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yep, I've had some boys, some people like that in my life. Oh, especially when I was going through my vampire phase. Your last name is Walker, so you usually have to sit in there until the end. What? Walker? Where are you? Oh. Pray for your casa. Fuel will be gone by morning. You're going to court tomorrow. Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, and you have digestive issues. You know what? I get digestive issues when I'm really nervous. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. What happened to you? Or if you want to say, you don't have to. Yeah. She got fleas in Texas. Came out of her shell and then went right back in, closed it up, and said nope. Aww. Hmm. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Here, not too many fleas, although strays will often have fleas. Yeah, strays will often have fleas. But here, you gotta look out for ticks and um, mostly ticks. And I haven't seen too many of those this year yet. Hope I don't. You know, though, we had several cats, and my ex had to have this one stray cat. She was full of fleas. And then she gave birth. Suddenly, fleas everywhere. Cats with fleas everywhere. Couldn't pick them all up or couldn't bathe them quick enough. Just couldn't handle it. But he had to have that cat, that particular cat. I said, honey, she's got a bad flea problem. You're going to have to take care of that. But it was really bad, and he couldn't get rid of them. It was bad. They spread all through the house. Got on all my other cats. Everything bites. Ooh, goose. It's a special flea soap. Oh, gee, that's good, Chloe. I wish I would have known about that stuff. Really? Okay, Mr. Mission, we'll keep a good thought for you. Maybe I will see if I can do... Is there any kind of... You know, it's a new moon. I should probably do something... I'm gonna ask him if anybody's got anything... Yeah, sleep well, Mr. Mission. How about if we ask for something for prosperity? For all of us. Yeah, that feels good. I'm going to ask for a specific blessing. How's that? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's see if that is something that everybody's amicable with. Etaka poko rogorichikata mrigarakarium. At ototako. Barcori Carrera. If I don't go to the Corcorim, get out of Bororia. Pirao, Barcorim, get Yaram, Bororia. He got him, Bargor, yep, goes to Sharia. Shum, but Ariam, Bargarian, Muscorium, and Gita, Scorium, and Caracolida. If I don't get a break, what would be Yaram, you get a crow. If I don't, whatever you Korean, Korean, you get screw mini out to give per year. A car, you get a car, but you get what gets good on him. Short, great out. If a Scott may be there, you're a real per year and go to if I you're a career, Barabara. Barabo Carrigan, but you were going to get a scrum, per warrior, Porgary, or Porgary. If I don't, what are you, Porgary? Caraya, Coroya, Porco, Ekako, Corcor. Variam. Ah, okay. I felt that in my chest. I felt it in my chest. Huh. Forecasting. Like a starch art. Oh, lucky peaches never got infested. Or horoscopes. What, horoscopes on the channel? I almost had another astrologer for us. Okay. I'll ask and see if anybody has anything to say to us. I put a couple of pictures in of a white lion. Did you see with wings? Kind of looks like Andros. Andros is a great big white lion with wings. And he's an elder Lyran. And one of my guides, I guess. And he wants me to call him, he likes me to call him grandfather. It's in the post that I made, and it's in the thumbnail, Scotty. Talking to the stars, I remember that. Talking to the planets, actually. I remember the guy that used to talk to the planets. You do that, Chloe? Cool. You should do that at some point. I'd have you on to do that. Oh, you talk to everything. Oh, okay, me too. I remember that. It'd be kind of difficult because he's a giant white lion. Anyway. But no, you know what? I actually do kind of like to sit For some reason, I find myself kind of in my mind, and he's so huge, and I kind of sit sort of in between his front paws. I feel very safe. I feel very safe there, and kind of lean on one of his legs. And then it's like some kind of love. I feel a lot of love coming from that guide. Oh, okay, talking to the planets. Well, actually, we could see if we could get a hold of anybody. Why not? I talk to Mother Earth all the time, although not generally in so many words. However, maybe she has something to say. Let me see. Do you have a lot of crystal balls? You know what? Do you have crystal balls? How about you, Scotty? Do you have crystal balls? See, she's got more balls than you, Scotty. Well, let's see if Mother Earth wants to say anything. Hello, Mother. Hello, Mother. Give me a moment. Give me a chance to connect and see if she has anything she wants to tell us. Okay. What kind of thoughts am I getting from Mother? Okay. She would like... I'm getting that she would like you to send your roots down so that she can support you better. She says, root yourselves into me. We're going on to bigger and brighter things. And I will take you right along with me as the frequency increases. Don't be afraid of the changes. If you have a need, ask for help. Never be afraid to ask for help. She is saying there will be a lot of changes on her surface. And pay attention to warnings you get. But never be afraid, because they are never directed at you. They are never directed at you. There will be a way for you. There will always be a way made for you. Yeah, she's going to... It's like she's birthing something. She's bringing forth something. Something... I see something popping up out of the ground. It's like something... I don't know, maybe it's Atlantis. It looks like a giant crystal. It almost looks like a crystal city or something popping up. I don't understand exactly what this is. In the middle of the ocean. Wow, that is weird. That's different. It's a beautiful crystal city popping up in the middle of the ocean. I don't know exactly what that means. Maybe it's a reference to Atlantis. Some things I see are symbolic. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we're gonna see Atlantis rise. Who knows? Or the start of that. Although I always thought that was symbolic. Like people finding remnants of Atlantis here and there. That would be Atlantis rising. Let's see. She says the sky streaks are about at an end. You can request that the stratospheric aerosol injections cease over your place. You don't have to allow that. But they're just about gone. That time is just about over. As a matter of fact, a lot of things that have been done, that those days are just about over. As you rise in frequency, these things will be less and less effective. Everything will be less effective, in fact, on you. As you raise in frequency, it's going to be difficult to affect you with any of these things. Which is one of the reasons why you have been artificially kept down. Once you raise to a particular level, all tactics to control you will be ineffective. And natural methods of healing will be available for all that you've suffered. She reminds you she's primarily a nurturer. And speaking of fleas, she's going to be shaking off some fleas, so to speak. There are some beings that have been like fleas. She's going to be shaking some of them off. Eventually, all of them. Well, that's interesting. Fleas are primarily parasitic beings. It sounds like she's talking about getting rid of some of these parasites. She says, if you want to talk to me yourself, or do you want to feel my presence? I'm as close as the nearest tree or blade of grass or gust of air from the outside. I'm not so far away. You know what? That's an interesting thing because when I go outside, I'll sit there and I'll start to meditate, and the wind will pick up like it wants a hug. And it'll come and blow like it wants a hug. And I just give it a hug, and it seems to be hugging me. Hmm. Chinese Cherry sounds like a band from the 80s. Hi, Louis. How you doing? Well, that's good. Anybody get the Crystal Castle reference? Anybody hear anything about that? Well, I guess maybe we'll be waiting to hear. What, Chinese Cherries? It still sounds like a band name. The Chinese Cherries. It's a girl band, right? Yeah, I remember them. I went to that concert. Really? Louis? Cool. It's interesting because Maui did turn into, when after she died, she turned into a white cat. She went from being, the way she looked here, she became a white cat, which I guess is the way she actually looks. Now I find out I have Othello, who is a elder Lyran. He looks like a huge cat with a mane. He does look like a lion, though. Ah, I do like avocados. I really do. Well, thank you, Mother Earth, for being so reassuring. Well, that's interesting. She says she's not wrathful, though. She's never wrathful. However, she is about to shake some fleas off. Isn't that interesting? Be interesting to see how that works out. What does she mean exactly by that, huh? I'm getting pictures of energy waves and stuff. I think it's going to be an energetic shaking somehow. Remember, I get pictures and feelings sometimes more than words. And then I have to interpret that. Yeah, I'm feeling like energy. I'm seeing energy waves. I'm feeling like a vibration. Maybe what she's saying is they won't be able to handle the vibration. Yeah, something about the quakes and the vibration. It's necessary. haven't had starfruit too often. I don't remember what it tastes like. Have I ever tasted starfruit? I don't think I ever tasted it. It's so expensive in our stores here. Starfruit that just... I just never bought it because, you know, I was never curious enough to pay that kind of a price. There's something like $5 here. I'm like, wow, you know, if I'm gonna spend $5 on a fruit, it's gonna be a watermelon. Wow, that's cool. Starfruit is worth gold, huh? That would be nice, huh? Grow yourself a starfruit tree and have gold. Wow, that sounds good, and I've never even had it. Yeah, I guess you need a starfruit and a thunderbird to get the gold. Whoa, what the heck? That's easy. Hey, that's a piece of cake, right? All you need to do is find a thunderbird and some mangoes. It's easy. Starfruit, rather. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's always like that. There's always something goes wrong in those stories. Green mangoes. I never had that. I never had green mango salad. Yeah, for some reason it always goes wrong, doesn't it? Oh well. Let's see if I can find Andros, but he might be busy though. Andros is the blue guy from Telluria. I'm always flying around on these blue guy ships. It's like it's kind of by accident. I'll try to do a remote view. I'll be doing a remote view maybe over at Max's or something. And all of a sudden I'll find myself on a ship full of blue guys. And they're always nice. They smile at me. You know, nod while they're doing whatever it is they're doing, while they're doing their work. It's really neat though, because I see, and it's fast. It's like we're always flying over like the sea or these land masses, and the whole bottom of the ship is clear. like you can see right through it. So, I'm always looking down and through the ship and seeing the land masses and stuff whiz by. It's kind of cool. So, let's end up, and I guess I'll find out why that is that happens at some point. Yeah. You know what? I got my first watermelon of the season, and it is delicious. Watermelon is one of my favorite things about summer. It is very sweet and really full of water and goodness, right? Watermelon. I ate, when I first broke it open, I ate so much watermelon. It's like, and then I sat there and I thought, doggone, I am so full of watermelon. That means I gotta quit eating it now. Because my stomach is full. Boo hoo. I love watermelon. I don't know what that is. Lollipops with Lihi Mui. I don't know how to say that. Oh, dried plum. Oh. Plums are delicious. Plums are wonderful. I remember when I was a kid, there was a black plum tree on the way home from school. I really looked forward to that. Black plums are the bomb. Is she sleepy? Good night, Alice. Good night, sweetie pie. You know who I haven't seen? Has anybody seen Dolly? I miss Dolly. I miss saying hello, Dolly. Really, Louis? Yeah. I had a spaniel when I was young. She was a good dog. I had a spaniel, and she was the sweetest thing. The best friend a kid could ever want. She was just the sweetest thing with curly hair. Spaniels have that wavy curly hair. You know what the weird thing is? She didn't have a tail either. But she had been born to a hunting dog, and they cut the tails off at birth. Soon after birth, they cut their tails off. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, she had She had no tail. They had cut it off. And now I have another creature without a tail. But for him, it's natural. I hope she's okay. I'm gonna have to try calling her and find out what happened to her. I need some phone numbers. Hi, Manu Benoit. I need some numbers. I think I still have Dolly's number somewhere. She's a sweet girl. Sweet lady. I miss her. You know what? That's another one I haven't seen. B. Freeman. Mark the Spark. No. Wonder what happened. And I haven't seen James. I'm kind of thinking James might have gone on. He wasn't well. So James might not be on this side anymore. Hey, did Mary show up? I've seen Mary. Oh no, you were saying Manu. Did Angel Wings have a stream? I didn't even get any notice. Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't get any notice. I don't get any notice of my friends' stuff, hardly. I usually have to go searching. Well, it's kind of difficult because Wingies was, like, for a while she was blocking everybody because she was trying to figure out who was sending her. Evil angels or something. And as far as I know, I'm not blocked or anything because she's decided it ain't me. But I still don't hear of her being on ever. I don't see her on. Could just be... Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Well, Hook, that is definitely your proclivity if you want. We will miss you. Yeah, I try to send out emails. Yeah, Hook, unless you're just thinking of dying on the internet. But dying in person, boy, this is a kind of a shitty time to die because we're just about to have some good times. Like you're making up. Oh, you mean killing off Hook, the alter ego Hook, making up friends. What do you mean? Okay, this is an interesting way to think. Making up friends. What exactly do you mean? You mean like we're not really your friends or something? Just people you talk to? Is that what you're talking about? What? Oh my goodness, girl. What can we do for your self-esteem? No, you're not making it up. We really are your friends. Yeah, will the real Lofty Hook please stand up? Please stand up. We're not. Well, we're certainly not your enemies. What, you think we don't love you? Okay, I don't understand this whole line, but if you say so. How many times have I tried to get you out of this self-depreciating bit, Hook? Would I do that if you weren't a friend of mine? If I didn't think you were a friend of mine? I mean, we haven't met you, but we're friends. What are you acting like we're not real people or something? I mean, it might be because I have Chloe's number, but I don't have yours. If you talk to some of us in person, maybe you'd realize you are our friend. I don't have your number, though. Although everybody knows my email is oceandiana@gmail. Yeah, I think maybe if you were taught talk to some of us in person, you would know better. Okay? But I think that's just your negative self-image trying to come out. Yeah. You got esteem problems. But that is not the way that we're seeing it at all. Oh, Hook. Come on now. I know you're in kind of a plastic place, okay? LA's kind of plastic. But we're real, okay? Let's face it, LA is kind of plastic town. It's a big city. The people are... I don't know. Do you have any close friends? Big cities kind of suck. Usually people don't have a lot of close friends. Yeah, full of fake people. That's the problem right there. You're used to a bunch of fake people. Yeah, it is. It's lying to you, honey. Yeah, it's lying to you. We're here with you. Can't you feel that? Yeah, do some mushrooms. It'll take away some of that. Mushrooms are great. Mushrooms will make everything look trivial, and you'll laugh about it. That's what mushrooms do. You just need some mushroom gummies. Then you'll be okay. Non-stabby people in Vegas. Yeah, most of us. I know I tried to call you a few times and you never answered. He says you're making us up. Have you had your husband's head checked lately? Mushrooms are nice. Yeah, he probably never had an online family. Oh, he's worried about Scotty. Yeah. Because Scotty's always, yeah, ladies' man type, blah, blah, blah. Maybe he's a little jealous. Oh, she's in Vegas. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm getting all confused. That's right, she's in Vegas. Yeah, he's just jealous. Well, yeah, because of the way Scotty talks, I kind of see that. You know, that's the only thing, though, that kind of worries me a little bit is he seems like he likes you isolated. He kind of seems like he prefers you to be isolated. It's kind of a red flag. I hate to say that from a couple been married so long, but did you ever ask him why he wants you to be so isolated? I mean, mine loved me to be isolated too. It's one of the reasons I left. I couldn't live with that. Yeah, it is. It's a narcissist trait. Yeah, to tell you the truth, that is very much a narcissist trait. It's one of the reasons I left mine. I couldn't live like that. My mother was like that too. Come here, but go away. She wanted me to go away, but come here, but never leave. She would give me some kind of shit every time I walked out to go to work when I was younger, like I was leaving her alone. It's like, Mom, I gotta go to work. He would follow you. This is scary. You may. Oh, it's been hell? What? 37 years? Holy cow. So you've been basically an isolated captive for decades? You don't trust gophers. Gophers. You know, when I was doing shows, gophers were people that helped make the show run. Go for this, go for that. What is gopher to you? You have food and anger issues, Lewis. You an angry man. Whack-a-mole with a big stick. Chloe's got a big stick to whack-a-mole with. What does that say about gophers? I don't know. Gophers were the people who used to help make the shows run. Because they'd go for things. Go for food, go for getting this, go for that, go for something else. I've been a gopher before. At shows. Not the little animal, the furry animal. Tried to make deals with the gophers. You are not a gopher. What the hell, Hook? There are times when I come in here and wonder if I walked into an asylum. I'm just kidding. I know I have. No, I'm kidding. Guess who's here to save the day? It's the rescue cat, Mr. Wonderful. How can you look at that little kitty there and not be in love? Come on, look at the camera. Let people see the pretty black butterfly on your forehead. Mm-hmm. Mr. Love Cakes. Mr. Love Purse. Yeah. There's the little baby cakes. Mr. Sweet Purrs. Mr. Sweet Purr. Aren't you? You just Mr. Purr Bucket. Why aren't you purring right now? You usually purring like every second. Oh, you are. It's just very soft. There. He's needy. He's feeling needy. He's going to need Mom a little bit and soften her up a bit. Yes. He's going to soften Mommy up a bit. You know why? He wants me to come to bed. He wants to cuddle. Little boy. When he does that, he says, Mommy, it's time for you to cuddle me. We need to go to bed. I want to go to bed and get cuddled. Look at that. He says, Mommy, why aren't you coming to bed? I probably should. It's been 2 hours. Hook, don't let this happen to you. You've got some friends. You know, don't let this be ripped away from you. You know? Yes, he's the Moo Kitty. Doesn't he have friends? I mean, doesn't your husband have friends? It's odd. The whole situation is kind of odd, but it's your life. There's my kitty. He says, Mommy, I want to go to sleep now. You come to bed. Okay. I should probably close it down. He doesn't? Good heavens. He doesn't have any friends either. You guys don't have friends? Oh my gosh. Well, don't think that we're not friends just because of that. Wow. We'll be sending you, energy, I guess. Spare a thought for Hook. She's got quite a situation. Well, at least you love each other. Trust issues, well, maybe you have to. Out in Vegas. Maybe you have to have trust issues. You know, in my old neighborhood, I had trust issues too. I couldn't let anybody in the door without them stealing something. So, yeah, I had trust issues back then. Okay, I'm feeling better now, though. But honestly, I still don't have people over here much. I'm kind of a hermit. Well, truth is where you find it. Hope you find some on my show. And remember, you're much more powerful than you think you are. You really are. You really are way more powerful than you think. Don't put yourself down. We do love you, Hook. Come on. You know that. Love you too, Kitty. And everybody. Woo Riders. You know what? Okay, wait a minute. Before I go, we're going to do a little meditation, okay? Wait. I'm not going yet. I got something I want to do with you. Okay? This is what I want you to do with me, okay? I'm going to do it anyway, whether or not you follow along. But this is what I'm going to do to get you ready to go to get some rest. I want you to reach your roots down. And you know you've got them. Reach your roots down towards the core of the planet. Mother Earth will send you some love. You will feel more loved. And as you do that, reach down until you feel that big beating heart. Because she has a heart. And she does have love for us. So many times when I was lonely, I would reach down and I would think of her as my mother. When my mother wasn't being much of a mother, I would think of her and say, "Hello, Mother." And in my mind, I would give her a hug. And when you do that, you should feel some energy coming back up to you. And without breaking that connection, reach up to Father Sky through the sun to the great central sun. You should feel a current of energy as you reach your branches up. And as that goes at the speed of thought, and the energy flows back to you, and let it flow down, and let it meet the energy from Mother Earth, and let it nurture right in your solar plexus, you, and let the energy spread out. Let the energy spread out until you have a big orb of that combined energy, until you're inside that beautiful orb, because you are their child. They are your parents. The earth and the sky are your parents, and they really do love you. And just let that light radiate and feel safe in that orb of light, because you can be safe in that orb of light. And let yourself be nurtured. And then let yourself drift gently to sleep. And you'll have a much better sleep. Or maybe you just rest and meditate. But that exercise is called the Divine Child. Okay? Of which that is you. And with that, I am going to say good night. I'm going to say the truth isn't out there. The truth is in here. The truth is in you. Okay. I love you. So does Mother Earth. Okay. Okay, now, good night and big hugs to all of you. You know I love you. The reason I come on here for money? I don't get a whole bunch of money for doing this. I don't get any money from YouTube. You know? I come in here because I care about you. So hugs to all of you. And I'll see you next time. And I might come on in the daytime more often. Because, you know, I'm actually feeling better. I may actually be able to have the energy to come in a little bit in the daytime. We'll see how that works out. Okay. You have a wonderful night. Okay, good night.